It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got Juju Smith-Schuster. He was a machine for them last week with several touchdowns on top of triple digits receiving. It's the Patriots and the Cowboys, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it. The Patriots defense ready to go and in good form, coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he had a great game a week ago. Just about everybody on this unit did in the shutout. It's going to be a tough performance to replicate, but this group, they believe they're up to the challenge.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Rush. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vaughn. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. This defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Now Rush. That is caught by Lamb. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. That one goes for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They run with a rookie from K-State, Deuce Vaughn. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Back to throw, Rush. And pressure gets to him again. Matt Judon, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The New England defense back on the field. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
To throw is Rush. Open man, this is Lewis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Play fake. Here's Rush. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Rush. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rush to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. The Pats defensive unit back out there. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. Rush with it on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rush. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Rush working from the gun. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offense.
The New England defense back on the field. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Rush's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The Pats defensive unit back out there. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, set.
They go play action with Rush. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Rush. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
The New England defense back on the field. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, here's Rush. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matt Judon, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
The Pats defensive unit back out there. They've pitched the shutout here into the fourth quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here.
Let's go.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Rush. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. On the delay, Jones. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rush to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rush under pressure, and they got to him again. This offense so far on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going for it. Rush under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So is the medical staff. The New England defense back on the field. They, you might remember, forced a safety last time they were out there, so they're playing with some confidence now as this drive begins with a 1st down. First down now for Rush. Able to find Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Rush. A quick throw there is incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Rush. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. The Pats defensive unit back out there. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game. Throwing on first down. Rush. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to summon up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rush. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for New England, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.